On a journey to southwest France, where I had been invited by a good friend to see the wonderful old buildings in the nearby villages, I was able to begin a series I called French Suite. Although the buildings were charming and the light somewhat accommodating, it wasn't until we went to see Oradour that I was moved. I had read about Oradour and had decided that there were not enough buildings left for me to create paintings. Thus, I wouldn't go. But the last day of our visit was cloudy, kind of uninspiring to go look for images again. So we drove the hour-and-a-half drive to Oradour, a village near Limoges. On June 10, 1944, German soldiers surrounded the village made up of French peasants, rounded up all the men, women, and children, put the men in barns and the women and children in the church, killed them, and burned the buildings. About 4 people escaped to live to tell what had happened. After the war, the French government determined to stabilize the village remains, to leave Oradour as it stood, and designated a World War II memorial for the people of France. I didn't expect to react to the fight. After all, I had been to concentration camps, but this time, perhaps because I didn't expect to react, or because the memorial is set up so that you don't see the village until after you part, go through a modern-looking museum, down an outside walkway, under the road, the other side of the street, and there, straight ahead, it is. I could hardly breathe. I was hyperventilating, crying. It was the most moving memorial that I've ever seen. The church remains whole and is safe to enter. Other parts of buildings were fenced off from entering. I did see this building that was still standing at the edge of the village, unable to get in it, but I could see it, and it was a whole building.